The excerpt I'm reading today is from the book Skeleton Key, chapter The End of the World, by Anthony Horrocks. This is a summary of what happened so far. Alex Rider had been captured by Savar. Savar had once had a son, but he died in a war for his country, and Alex was serving his country by being part of the MI6. And Alex went out to find out what Savar was doing with uranium, and the only reason why Alex is not dead is because Savar thinks Alex's dad is dead, and he would be a perfect son, but Alex does not agree. He finds out that Savar has a nuclear bomb and is on his way to place it. Alex is trying to stop Savar from placing the bomb. Right now, the excerpt is where Alex is on his way to saving the world. He lowered it. At the very moment that it touched the ground, there was another explosion, louder and closer than anything that came before, but it wasn't nuclear. One of the warehouses had shattered. Another was on fire. A second helicopter had arrived, and it was drafting the area, whipping dust and debris into the air. It was hard to be sure, but Alex thought Savar's men were losing ground. They seemed to be less return fire. Well, in a few more seconds, it wouldn't matter. All he had to do was retrieve the plastic card. He pulled the magnet clear, left the crane, and ran over to the chest. He could see the card half protruding from the slot where Alex had placed it. The lights were still blinking. The numbers were still spinning. There was less gunfire around him. He looked over his shoulder and saw more men in blue edging slowly into the compound, coming in from all sides. He reached it. He pulled out the card. The lights of the nuclear bomb went out. The numbers disappeared. He'd done it. Put it back, please. Words were spoken softly, but each one dripped basin. Alex looked up and saw Savar in front of him. Somehow he must have learned that the compound was under attack and made his way back. How much time had it been since the two men last faced each other? 30 minutes? An hour? However long it had been, Savar had changed. He seemed smaller, shrunken. The lights had gone out in his eyes, and what little color was there had been in his skin was muttered. There was a rip in his jacket and a slowly spreading red stain. He had been wounded fighting his way into the harbor. He left his hand useless, but his right hand was holding a gun. "It's over, General," Alex said. "Conrad is dead. The Russian army is here. Someone must have tipped them off." Alex shook his head. I can still detonate the bomb, and there's an override. You and I will die, but the result will be the same. A better world. That's all I ever wanted, Alex. All of this. I was only doing this what I believe in." Alex felt an enormous tiredness creeping up on him, the weight of the card in his hand. Strange, really. From one skeleton key to another. It all came down to this. Savar raised his gun. Blood was spreading more rapidly now. He swayed on his feet. "Give me the card, or I will shoot you," he said. Alex lifted the card. Then he flicked it. It spun twice in the air. Then it disappeared into the water. "Go ahead then, if you want." He said, "Shoot me." Savar's eye flickered over to the lost card, then back to Alex. "Why?" he whispered. "I'd rather be dead than have a father like you," Alex said. There were voices surrounding him. Footsteps drew near. "Goodbye, Alex," Savar said. He raised the gun, and he fired a single shot.